Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it's time for another daily dose of Dismal Disney.
Oh yeah, well, there's like more than enough to go around.
Oh my god. So we're going to talk about another dismal day at Disney, another fight at Disney. This one involved a taser.
I know. Kind of sad I missed it.
And we're going to talk about just how dismal Epcot has become in general with all the budget cut attractions they're putting up. We're going to talk about that festival pavilion. We're going to talk about them having cornhole now.
Yeah, so they did that before at the Magic Kingdom when Pirates was down. They had it closed. They had cornhole in front, and that was supposed to be like, just as good.
Just as good. Yeah, it was supposed to be just as good. So this guy kind of looks like Maui. That's what he was going for. He's cosplaying as Maui in the end.
Maybe we're misunderstanding. Maybe they tased him because they thought he was in costume, and he was supposed to wear costumes.
So we're gonna watch this video, react to this video, talk about this, and then talk about the utter state of Epcot right now, which is damn disappointing compared to what we were supposed to get.
And that's sad because Epcot, I know people think this is weird, but Epcot is my favorite.
Yeah,
it's always been my favorite since I was a kid. I love like the World Showcase, and I know it's not as thrilling as far as rides are concerned. It doesn't have as many rides as other places, but I've always Epcot's been my favorite since I was a child. So I'm just like sad that this is what we're getting.
So we're gonna talk about that on this very special episode. Every episode that we do is special.
Special because I'm here.
It is. Right. You make things more special. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Yes, this is coming from WDW News Today that always has the dismal news. And they still have media access.
They got theirs back, but gosh, you say a couple not nice things about things they're doing and then they're banned forever.
Let's see here. Video. Drunk guest assaults cast member at Epcot, gets tased, and swings metal stanchion at people while shirtless.
That's a headline.
That is.
But it basically sums up everything.
Yeah, it does.
So he punched somebody. He punched an older lady. Wait, go back up to the caption. Guy punched an older lady cast member. The one holding the pole pulled out of the ground and started swinging around, yelling and coming towards the crowd.
Oh, man.
So they punched an old lady, and then they start swinging a pole at people.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, they're obviously drunk. I can't think they're not.
In Epcot?
And
oh, my God.
They have their shirts on, first of all, which is dress code violation. But, they have to clearly be on something or drugs. Or drunk. You know what I mean?
Or all the above. All the above. They're partying at Epcot.
Or they're just assholes. I mean, who knows?
TikTok user Alexis Ringle, according to WDW News Today, shared 2 videos of the June 16th. So this is yesterday.
It was in Space 220?
It's Space 220. Yeah, I'd be tasing people too. The food there sucks.
It wasn't very good. And the footage you're seeing of outer space sometimes is pretty cheesy and lame. Like sometimes it's really cool, but then sometimes they have these like characters that come up and they just look cartoonish and it kind of just ruins it.
Yeah.
I love the idea in theory. I think the elevator and everything else is cool. I think it's a great idea in theory. I think it's overpriced and I don't think the food is that good.
So let's see here. We're going to watch. Okay, so we've got footage of them coming out of the building, but we didn't get footage, unfortunately, of the actual fight. But she said in a comment on our post, we were told that one of the guys punched an older lady cast member. The one holding the pole pulled it out from the ground, started swinging it around, yelling and coming toward the crowd.
So this is just after the fact.
This is, let's look at this here. This is the aftermath.
Okay, so they're standing there yelling and the guy's carrying a pole around.
Yeah.
Well, it obviously wasn't anchored very well if it was in the ground. And they're just like...
There's like... Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Who are they swing? Are these people? There's people that are just like there, and he's coming at them.
I think so. This is the crowd. I don't know what's going on. Probably fighting over a girl or something.
I don't know. They're just.
So they're walking away. All right, I'm trying to get a beat on what's going on here.
I'm not seeing anything.
This guy looks like he's obviously drunk or something. That was the aftermath. That was it. Okay. Oh, no, we got more. Okay. The first video, 2 shirtless men stand outside the Space 220 restaurant. Okay. So here's the aftermath. So they're hauling him away. So apparently there was an in-between where he got tased.
So now he's fighting them.
He's fighting them.
He's resisting. Yeah, they cut it like the jump cuts.
Yeah, jump cuts where they're not allowed to show the fight. Yeah, so he's like resisting arrest. They probably had to turn it over to the cops. We've been around, not at Disney, but other places where there have been altercations, like in parking lots and stuff, and they actually want the video footage you have. But yeah, I said that he was acting aggressively with it, swinging at people. Second video shows the men screaming at security before both men are handcuffed and pulled away from the restaurant. Both guests yell at security as they're forcefully dragged away. Another day at Disney. An eyewitness told WDW News Today that one of the guests was tased but continued to fight.
Wow, there you go.
Reports indicate that the guests had already been asked to leave the World Showcase after being cut off at the Italy Pavilion.
Okay, so they'd already been told to leave. Then they went over there and started more crap.
The incident is just the latest in a long line of altercations that have occurred at Disney World. 99.9% of the time it involves alcohol, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. We weren't there. We're just giving you what the videos say and what eyewitnesses allegedly said. We don't know but we have seen many fights. I can tell you, people are drunk off their ass.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
At Disney, and usually I start either at one side or the other. You either start at Canada or the correct side, Mexico. Yep. And you go around.
Correct side.
You drink your way around the world.
Words.
And you drink your way around the world, and then you ironically we usually go the other way. But when you want to start drinking, I recommend starting with Mexico. And then they drink away.
Tequila is pretty. Well, it's Disney tequila. It's like water. They only
make it like to Italy, and then they have to get
pretty much. That's like the halfway point, right? America, Italy.
No, I'm trying to think from that direction. It's Mexico. Was it Mexico? Norway? Is it China?
China.
Oh yeah, Germany's before Italy. Yeah. So it's Mexico, Norway, China, then the outpost bridge. Yeah. Then Germany, then Italy. And you're right halfway because American Adventure's next to it. You're right because you fell at Italy and we got you to the American Adventure to the bathroom to get you bandaged.
I actually cracked my ribs again at Disney. I've actually cracked the same ribs multiple times. They're like glass, but like I tripped and fell because somebody had a stroller and they had the whole walkway to go, but they decided they were going to go right in front of me and my daughter.
There's no one else around, but there's
nobody else around.
And then she stopped short and you fell. Yep. American Adventure's in the middle. And then Japan, which is my favorite pavilion. Morocco, France, the International Gateway, the UK, and Canada. So, yeah, they didn't even make... If they started no matter which way they went, if they started in Mexico, they only made it a little bit less than halfway. If they started in Canada, they probably only made it a little more than halfway. So, either way, they made it only about halfway until they got told to leave. And the one guy looks like he's barely standing up. So, I don't know. I can't think that sober people would be behaving this way. But you never know, because we've seen a lot of sober people fighting at Disney other times.
Yeah, so they were talking about how many fights there have been at Disney, which is so weird because the prices keep going up, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but a lot of times when the prices go up, it prices out certain people who tend to be prone to
not if you're an
violence.
Annual pass holder.
Not if you're an annual pass holder, I guess. But we'll talk about Epcot and the state of Epcot right now. Lots of people turning on Disney over the state of Epcot. They're like, we were promised this amazing renovation, and now that it's done or mostly done, I guess they're doing test track now.
Yeah, they just shut test track down. So here's the thing, though. They weren't very smart about it because they shut test track down, but they did not remove the virtual queue from Guardians. Yeah. I don't believe. So they have the Guardians under virtual queue, so hardly anybody can get into it. And they shut down test track. So that just leaves for big rides, Soarin' and Frozen, and now Ratatouille. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. So everybody's going to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and you have a video you're going to show here in a bit that shows the line. Yeah, the Blog Mickey one. And they brought up too. They said Test Track's closed. They closed it because they're going to renovate it and refurb it into more of a World of Motion type ride.
God, look at that. That's insane.
That's the line?
That is the line. For Ratatouille, it goes clear. Oh my God. Let's run this again. Look at this.
Okay, and to be fair, I mean, it's a fun, cute ride, but I don't think it's worth that line.
Yeah, but when some of the rides are down, test track's down, and they've herd people too. You have to realize, they're herding people. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. It was pretty much a walk-on when we went
insane.
on
it. No, I had gotten us.
Oh, you got us Fast Passes.
I got the Genie Plus. Yeah, it's not Fast Pass. I was really good. I was right. I was really good about getting everything and knowing which way to go because we've done this so many damn times.
So they were supposed to have a new play area.
Oh yeah, the Wonders of Life pavilion was going to be the Pixar play.
Yeah, but now this is the it's all fun and games little picnic area here, which is interesting because this is like, I was looking at this, I'm like, oh look, a hidden Mickey. I'm like, oh yeah, we got Mickey at home. Like, this is your backyard.
So the hula hoops for kids to play with, and then a bunch of cornhole. And they're not even putting the bags back. They're just laying them, leaving them on the ground and then walking away. Sounds about right.
And then we're going to talk about this. We'll talk about the overhaul of Epcot, which a lot of people are very unhappy about. This is the Communicore Hall, which they tore down half of Innoventions to build this. And this is what we were actually promised, this beautiful...
it looks like it reminds me of World of Motion.
Yeah.
But now they're doing World of Motion at Test Track.
But it's cool. They were going to plant trees on top of it. It was going to be like a multi-tiered festival pavilion. Now, you know that they would have had, fireworks shows up here, and they would have charged you probably $200
they
for
would be
a
like,
dessert party.
It's DVC only.
DVC only or dessert party. But this looks like it belongs in Epcot. This looks like something they would have built on opening day. And people were like, okay, I'm cool with them knocking down part of Innoventions for this. But then they basically just rebuilt the same thing.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I want to make sure I make this clear. It's very empty and open, but I do want to say, they plan for this to be used as a festival venue. So, yeah, that's funny. They did plan to use it as a festival venue. There is not currently a festival going on that they're putting in there. The idea is more like this, where they're going to have this would be Festival of the Arts, I'm assuming, and they have a bunch of art stuff and installations going in. So come Food and Wine Festival, which is actually starting later this year, we're probably going to see a lot of different installations and things go in there. I know there's a kitchen area in there they're going to use for that kind of stuff. They're going to use it for festivals. Unfortunately, there's no festivals right now, so it looks very, very open and empty. It's basically a blank slate.
Yeah, but
it still looks like crap in between. You have a lot in between time, and it looks like crap.
But they could have done this with Innoventions. They already did this with Innoventions.
Yeah, because I know when we were there, when the Festival of the Arts was newer, like first year, second year, they had a whole exhibit of art, like for kids and stuff, and the old Innoventions and stuff, and they didn't have it there. Now they just have that.
Now they have like an Encanto live action show that's just like
live show. Oh, it's horrible.
It's like two actors and a screen or something, and then this
singing songs.
And this is on top of the pole dancers they hired. I mean, it's so budget cut. It looks so bad.
You're paying how much money, and then this is what you get.
Yeah, $100 plus. What is it, like 129 is a base now or something for the ticket?
It's insane. Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's just another blow kind of against the parks. They have got to get it together with the parks. I mean, I'm seeing people turn on Disney parks now that have never turned on Disney.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a lot of the pixie dusters. Now, part of it I think is because it's okay to shit on Disney.
Now. Yeah,
now that people like us made it so. But yeah, a lot of them are starting to call it out and be like, "Are you kidding me? This you charging how much for this? You know, and like you're promising this, and this is what you gave us." And they're starting to call them out. I don't know if it's going to get better anytime soon. They're supposed to be going to be investing all this money, and again, in their investment plan, it's like you have to do so much within 10 to 20 years. Like it's not like they're going to do it all at once.
Right. So when your kids are old enough to go to college, you can plan another vacation to Disney to go to the new park, which will just be a bunch of like tents in a parking lot.
Hey, you laugh, but they had tents at Tomorrowland, and they charged like $800 for the stupid tents
for the day. Yeah, your own like little air conditioned tents, I think,
so.
and they had like a little mini fridge or something.
$800, something like that.
That did not go over well. They didn't last very long. So they're always looking for ways to
milk guests.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I just it's not really worth it anymore. And I feel bad saying that. Like we have a lot of good memories going to Disney parks, but like it's just not worth it. Just on so many levels, it's not worth it. Universal though, I'm looking forward to going to Nintendo next year. I'm pretty excited about that. So we're gonna wrap this up.
Yep.
All right. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.